everybody, it's your boy back at it again with another big body banger, and today we're going to be checking out 12 beautiful towns to visit in Germany, part 1. A lot of you guys have been giving me different places that I should visit when I get to Germany very soon, actually, within the next few months. I was actually thinking about possibly even the end of this year, just to make sure for sure that everything is open. We know we got that new strain of COVID going around, so just in case there is any surprise lockdowns or travel restrictions or something like that, I figured December would be a safe time to travel to Germany. So this video is going to show me places I should definitely visit that I probably wasn't even considering thinking about traveling to when I get to Germany. And if you guys are new to the channel, welcome. If you guys are returning viewers, welcome back. We post videos every single day. And let's go ahead and dive nose deep into this thing and see exactly what we're working with. Notice how I didn't do the German intro this time. I don't even know why I didn't do it, but let's go.
Welcome back, folks, to a brand new video. Those of you who have Germany on their travel bucket list,
which is me, obviously,
dream about those wonderful castles, the mountain views, the wild...
Ooh, let's turn the volume down a bit. I feel like it's going to be cackling when I play this back. Like right there.
Berlin nightlife, or even Oktoberfest. But what if you venture off the beaten path? So here are 12 beautiful towns to visit in Germany.
Okay, let's see. Number 1, so I'm wondering if these are going to be towns I have literally never heard of, because it says 12 beautiful towns to visit in Germany, and the person that shared this in the Discord, by the way, which you guys should totally join, did say that these are smaller towns. So maybe I haven't heard of these before.
So without further ado, let's get into it.
Let's go.
Now, before you even watch this video, don't forget to hit that like button, obviously for the YouTube algorithm.
You already know.
Number 1, Ottenborg ob die Tauber.
I've heard of this, Rothenburg ob die Tauber. Yeah, we covered this in like a video, but literally I got this town name from like a website. It gave me a list of places to check out that I probably hadn't heard of before. This is one of them though.
Ottenborg ob die Tauber is a town that fairy tales are based on.
This is so beautiful.
You'll find yourself transported into the world of the Brothers Grimm.
Ooh.
As you walk through the twisty streets of the old centre.
I like these shots.
Which is full of immaculately preserved medieval buildings. Now, many of these are quite something and definitely worth seeing, so if you could spend just a little more time exploring them, you might find them extremely wonderful.
This looks beautiful, man. I'm not sure where you got this footage from. I'm not sure if it's stock footage, but good. Googly moogly, this is so good.
Now, the town's unique appearance has made it particularly attractive for movie makers. You may recognize some of the town from both the Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1 and Part 2.
True. Interesting. This definitely does seem like a prime place to film movies, man. It just looks so artistic. Everything complements each other and stuff like that. I mean, it feels like you are literally in a fantasy movie living here. I wonder what it's like to live in an area like this. I mean, for anybody that lives here, let me know. What is it like living in a place so beautiful? Like, oh my God, with such authentic food and just like, oh man, it's got to be crazy.
Number 2. Diglesville.
Now, I've never heard of this one. I've never heard of this town. I've never heard of it before, so this is going to be interesting.
One thing to note about Ottenborg ob die Tauber is that it gets a crazy number of tourists every year, especially during the summer months and in December. But nearby Diglesville has all the charm.
Diglesville looks really small. And look at this house, bro. Look like the roof is faded or something. It's like faded and kind of messed up. Like the bottom of this roof looks like it got like pretty jacked up from like weathering or something. But the town itself looks cool. It's like a cute little town, you know, hidden in the cut, surrounded by a lot of trees.
Without all the people elbowing you out of the way for that picture. This town is far less crowded than Ottenborg. And what this translates to you is that you're able to get prime people watching seats at many street side cafes. Now, there's no better way to experience German culture than watching people every day.
You know what's crazy? So people love to people watch in Germany, and then, you know, the irony is the whole privacy law thing, right? Because I know here in America, we always get nervous when people stare at us and stuff. But in Germany, that's normal. But Germany, people get nervous when people start recording. But here, it's normal-ish, but people still get a little nervous. But they're more accepting of that here than they are in Germany. Like, it's very weird. Like, people are okay with being stared at in Germany, but as soon as somebody pulls out a camera and they're staring, then it's like, whoa there, chief, what you doing? That never made sense to me. I feel like being stared at, like, because it's not like you're just being stared at. Like, people are following you while they're staring at you until you're completely gone out of the picture. Like, that's crazy. Same thing with the camera, though, you know? So I'm just like, why are people afraid of being recorded? I'm always going to ask that question because I just feel like both of those things, in my opinion, are kind of treated the same. But maybe they're not. I don't know. I don't know.
The things that happen before your very eyes as you sit, relax, enjoy your afternoon cup of coffee, and enjoy a pastry or two. This is a town for you to do that. Number 3, Lindau.
Lindau. Have I covered this before? I feel like I've covered Lindau before. Maybe I haven't. I don't think I've heard of Lindau. Have I heard of Lindau? I don't even know, but let's see what they got over here in Lindau.
This town is located in the south of Germany, right on the border between Germany and Austria.
Ooh.
And right on the picturesque shores of Lake Constance.
See, this looks cool. So if you look at it, obviously, it looks like a mini peninsula because you have like this gigantic road kind of just sectioning off Lindau. Lindau is literally off in the cut. It looks like it has maybe like 16 or 17 buildings just like chilling there, you know? And then like maybe a couple houses and stuff like that hidden in the cut. But like literally, like Lindau does not look very big at all. It looks tiny. I feel like you could walk across Lindau in like 15-20 minutes.
Pretty much anywhere you walk along the water, you can look out and see the Alps off into the distance.
That's nice. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. I completely forgot. So my question, and he's probably going to answer it, is because I have seen some people in Germany going to, you know, different beaches and stuff. Where in Germany are there beaches? Like, what places in Germany have beaches in them? Because you have the Baltic Sea here, so I'm pretty sure there's like some establishments or some locations in Germany that probably would have created an artificial beach of some sort. Where do you guys have your beaches? Where are the German beaches? You know what I'm saying? Let me know.
At least you can if your eyes aren't glued to the half-timbered houses and historical buildings of Lindau. It's a popular summertime resort, and with good reason. Plenty of outdoor activities, as well as wandering through the town.
That's cool.
Next up is Gotham.
Gotham. Have I heard of this too? No, I haven't heard of this either, man. This is interesting.
Gotham is a tiny medieval riverside town that is absolutely idyllic. While taking in great tours of the river valley.
Oh my God, dude. Look at this. This looks like Bowser's castle. Jesus. I have never seen this castle before. Jesus, look at this. It's so like, oh my God. It looks so detailed, so elaborate. Like, good God. Like, who built something like this? Literally, this is the kind of castle that you expect to have a dragon in its like little dungeon and stuff like that. Like, how could there not be a dragon in something like this, bruh? Like, oh my God. And how did Game of Thrones not use a castle like this? Like, this had to have been in Game of Thrones at least a few times. Like, this is insane.
Stop by and see its towering castle with a 1,000-year-old history.
Wow.
The town itself boasts medieval town gates and beautiful churches, as well as those narrow streets and winding alleyways.
That's cool.
Lined with restored half-timbered houses with slated roofs, you'll find many of these wonderful places to see. Stroll through the historic marketplatz and pop into one of the restaurants where owners will take the time to introduce you to some of the area's great Rieslings.
This is nice.
This town is particularly perfect for those who enjoy drinking wine.
I mean, I could tell, bro. This seems like borderline bougie. You could just be out there chilling with a glass of wine, you know, eating some, you know, cheese or something like that. I don't know, like definitely enjoying like maybe a fish butcher or something like that. This is nice. This is beautiful, and definitely seems like a place, yet another place in Germany that you can film like visual TV series. Look at this. Too good to be true. Places like this exist in Germany? What? What? I've never heard of these, or this place, any other place. Ramsau.
Number 5. Ramsau.
Ramsau.
If you're looking for a quaint alpine village to spend your days in, now look no further than Ramsau. Although it's home to roughly around 3,000 people, there are tons of...
Whoa. Only 3,000 people. Okay, that's pretty small. But this does look really cool. And this design for this building... Okay. For a second, I thought the back half of this was hacked off or something. But it's just a flag being in the way. But this is really cool, too. Assuming these are the Alps as well?
...things for you to do in this area. Now, whether you're into hiking, skiing, swimming, stargazing, or whatever that is, just relaxing and feasting on German food is something that you can do right here. And yeah, that church looks quite nice as well.
So I did see somebody on TikTok, like he's like an American guy living in Germany. He lives in like an area like this, right? And he's like, yeah, can Germany be boring sometimes? Of course, but it's peaceful. He wouldn't trade it for the world. Like he said he's never moving back to America, bro. Like he's staying out there in Germany. It's just really relaxing. Like he lives in an area like this. He was showing off where he lived, and I'm like, man, like, this looks very amazing. Like just a place you could just be at peace. Have your peace and quiet, just relax, do your thing. Like, it's super cool. And I wonder too, are there like ever like noise complaints and stuff like that? Because the house structure, because everybody in Germany brags about this, the structure of the houses in Germany. If that's the case, then these houses should basically be soundproof if they're made out of concrete, right? Like you shouldn't be able to hear people outside of their houses. I'm very loud, so if that's the case, I might need to slide through Germany real quick. But if it's not the case, I don't know. Look like we gonna have some problems because I am definitely a loud individual. Not sure if y'all could tell, but I am very expressive. I'm very loud.
Straight out of a fairy tale. Number 6. Bamberg. Bamberg became a UNESCO heritage city in the early 90s. And it's easy to see why.
Bamberg, yeah. So I did hear about this town. I definitely heard about this town. Something I didn't consider visiting it at all either, but this looks interesting.
Medieval architecture that presents itself in the old town. The city is spread over 7 different hills and is known for its arched bridges. One of the main sights to see in Bamberg is its unique Rathaus. But you'll also find similar fairy-style buildings around the town.
Interesting.
Check out the old court, which was once home to the bishop. And Bamberg is also well known for its numerous breweries. So if that's your thing, go nuts.
Oh, I'm about to go crazy, bro. I'm about to be out there doing my thing. This looks nice. Look at the, oh my God. The architecture is so detailed. I'm pretty much at a loss of words at this point. It's so beautiful. Like, I feel like a legion of artists just got together and just created each building individually, because each building seems very the same looking building. It's very crazy to me.
Number 7.
Pasau.
Pasau. Pasau is one of the prettiest and, let's say, best preserved medieval towns in southeast Germany
That's cool.
and all of Europe. It's been dubbed the Venice Bavaria for its idyllic setting on the glossy river. Lovely Pasau is built on a slender tapering peninsula, surrounded by these 3 rivers. And at times, it seems like they almost float above the water.
Jeez, yeah, it's fucking beautiful.
With rows of pastel houses that line the banks of all 3 rivers, it's no wonder this place has such a reputation.
Also, too, I wonder if it's expensive to live out there. I already heard the cost of living can be pretty high out there in Germany, so I don't know. Cost of living look kind of high, especially about, like near bodies of water. I mean, that's very common, but yeah.
A short hike will take you to the Westerhofer-Haus, a 13th century fortress of turrets, walls, and towers.
So nice. And once again, these streets are empty as hell. I mentioned this before, but it seems like in most towns in Germany, like not a lot of people are outside. Like a lot of people are inside doing whatever. Yeah, you will see people outside from time to time, but it's never crowded. I feel like that's something that I've consistently noticed with Germany, which is it's just an interesting observation. Unless there's a festival going on or you know, some sort of event, there's normally not a lot of people outside. So it actually makes for a peaceful bout if you just want to go walk in and exploring and stuff like that. Because it seems like a lot of people are either inside or people have walked so far outside of the town, like it's just like, town's yours. Really nice shots. Fritzlar.
Number 8. Fritzlar.
Bro, y'all saw that? Go back. Go back. Hold on. Peep this real quick. Look at this.
No.
Oh my god, bro. I saw this the second it popped up. I'm like, wait, what? Y'all gotta be kidding me, bro. They tried to pass over that like that didn't exist. Somebody, oh my god, gee. Hilarious. But let's get into Fritzlar. What's up with Fritzlar, man?
Great. Fritzlar.
Whoop.
Only 26 minutes drive away from Kassel lies the town of Fritzlar. Scattered with half-timbered houses and having a marketplace that looks straight out of a Disney World theme park,
Literally.
It's hard to believe that this is a genuine town and not purely built as a tourist attraction.
That's exactly what I was going to say. This looks fake, almost. This looks fake. It looks so good and so well designed that it looks fake. This is something that looks like the guy set out of a fairy tale or something, man. What the heck?
Fritzlar has preserved much.
Like, look at this shot right here. This is something that could have been designed like through CGI or something. It's beautiful. What the heck, bro? And y'all like, yeah, this is just where I live. You know, no big deal. Like, this is a big deal. This is nice. What the heck?
Medieval architecture, including the old marriage house, dating back from 1580. On the highest point of the town stands a 12th century twin-towered Cathedral of St. Peter. A perfect getaway from the crowds of the major cities. Why not give it a try?
True. Why not? Look at this. Look at the design of whatever this building is. It's got to be like a big church or something. It looks like the church from Castlevania, man. I feel like Castlevania was low-key inspired by Germany, G.
Number 9.
Quedlinburg.
The existence of Quedlinburg can be traced back to the 9th century and boasts of the rare history of being ruled by women for 800 long years. Sorry ladies, those days are gone. It houses steep-roofed half-timbered buildings from at least 5 countries and a medieval old town, all still preserved in their original condition. How can I put this? If there was ever a contest for the most quaint town, the UNESCO World Heritage Town of Quedlinburg would be an unrivaled contender.
Jesus. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Look at all this. Oh my God, the architecture is what got me, man. It's getting me now. Jesus Christ. So these are the little towns I got to visit. And honestly, if we have anybody that lives in any of these towns, can you guys explain to me what the atmosphere is like living here? Like, how are the people? What are the activities you can do here and stuff like that? I'm not looking to do a whole lot of stuff. Honestly, I just want to walk around and just see places and, you know, just take some video and some pictures and stuff. I just think it would be really cool to explore and have that experience in my back pocket. It'd be nice. Heidelberg.
Number 10.
Who doesn't know Heidelberg? That ain't no small town, bro.
Heidelberg.
Maybe it is a small town, but...
Heidelberg is considered one of the most beautiful cities in Germany.
And possibly in the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is...
Easy to see why visitors flock straight for the castle, which is set upon its throne on the hill. The picturesque castle, the old town, and the river Neckar, surrounded by hills, has inspired poets and artists over the years. Together with the Old Bridge, it is among the most impressive sights to be found in Germany.
This is nice.
It's also home to Germany's oldest university. In the center of town lies the Marktplatz Square.
Look at that. Look at that, man. Just look at that. It looks so chill. It looks so chill, man. I've said that about every town they've presented so far, but it's true because it's just like, Jesus, man, this is so cool.
Many beautiful fountains, grand period houses, cafes, and even more little shops. So here's a stat for you. Did you know that the largest barrel in the world is stored in the castle's wine cellar?
Really? Somebody said this before for Heidelberg. Somebody has said this before, and this sounds like a very familiar fact. I think I knew this before.
Take a look. Number 11. Vernicarula.
Vernicarula. Vernicarula. Vernicarula.
Vernicarula is an attractive town that sits on the northern edge of the Harz region. It makes an ideal base for exploring the Harz National Park, in addition to offering many of its own allures.
Imagine working in this castle, bro. Imagine working here. Like, oh my gosh. I've never been inside of a castle before, so this will be the craziest experience, honestly. Like, I'm going to be completely mind blown. Completely mind blown. I have to bring cameras, everything. Like first time inside of a German castle. Oh my God.
It's famous for its unique architecture, with its town considered one of the country's most important landmarks. But it's also known for its dark history of witches as a former center for many followers of the black arts.
Oh shit, isn't it? Man, y'all, the Salem witch trials is all I'm gonna say, man. Y'all, they don't want no smoke at the Salem witch trials.
So if there's any of you witches out there, this is the town just for you.
Hey, let's go. Marborg.
Number 12. Marborg.
Beautiful.
The student town of Marborg lies about an hour north of Frankfurt and is a great choice for a day trip or even a weekend excursion.
Oh yes, this...
You'll be greeted by idyllic river views, a romantic city centre, countless bars, cafes and restaurants, and of course, a castle overlooking the town.
That seems to be very common. Like, there seems to be like... It's almost like every town in Germany has like you know, like in Pokemon, how they have like, you know, a gym leader in each town. It seems like that's what it's like in Germany, but instead of gym leaders, you guys have like a huge castle that overlooks every small town, or at least most of the major small towns. I think that's mad fucking cool.
The hilltop. One highlight is the Kaiser Wilhelm Tower.
Ooh, that's tall.
The tower, built between 1887 and 1890, is a popular panoramic view of the city and the castle.
And I wonder if it's free. Is it free to go there and just look to see everything up here? Or do you have to pay? Because I'm pretty sure this is something that, you know, someone might have monetized by now to go and, like, you know, climb up this little tower, this little outlook and stuff, and look at the panoramic shot of this section of Germany. It looks like you might have to pay to go up here, but maybe not. I don't know. If anybody has the answer to that, let me know in the comments down below.
But just remember, climb is at least 167 steps.
Ooh, at least 167 steps. Well, I'm trying to get a workout in. Let's go.
If you're lazy, you better not go.
Ain't no lazy bones around here. Anyways, guys, that's pretty much the video. 12 beautiful towns to visit in Germany. They all looked absolutely beautiful. And I gotta check them out. I have to check them out. It would not be right if I didn't check these towns out, okay? So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. If there's any other town I should visit that hasn't been mentioned before, let me know in the comments down below. We're gonna probably do a little deep dive on some of the towns mentioned in both this video and the comment section. So I really appreciate you guys for watching this with me and engaging and everything. It really means a lot. And I guess I'll be gracing you guys' screens with more videos soon. Take care. Ich liebe euch. Ciao. Well, 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 what a pleasure it is to see all of your beautiful faces at the end of this lovely video. Subscribe if you haven't already. I'm sure you know, as I've mentioned in the past, we do have a Discord that's linked in the description down below, and we would love to have you a part of the world's greatest community ever, Bray Gang. Yes, if you've made it to this point in the video, you're officially a part of the community. So go ahead, join the Discord server. Link is in the description down below. And we also have other social media as well, like Instagram, Twitter. We're live. We go live on Twitch quite often as well. So it would behoove you to, you know, go ahead and subscribe to the Twitch channel at twitch.tv/JamesBrayGang. Join the cause and be a part of the greatest, literally the greatest community ever. Okay, it's simple. Just go ahead and do those little things. We're trying to grow on all these little platforms and everything, and it really means a lot. Now, I know you guys stumbled up across the channel and you're like, what does this guy post? Like, what kind of content does he post? Reactions, vlogs, pretty much whatever comes to my mind. All right, it's random content. I don't know what I'm gonna be posting 10 years from now, but I do know that you can stick along for the journey, and it really means a lot. Now, for every single person that subscribes and follows all of the accounts that I have made, and all the links will be in the description down below, that's an automatic entry for any future giveaways I decide to have. I'll remind you when the giveaways take place, but you'll be surprised what I will be giving away because you guys have supported me so much up to this point, and it's only right that I do the same thing back. Thank you guys so much for being amazing, and I will see you in the next video. Take care. Peace.